Hi, Dr. Joe Dispenza. My name is Chris Kosciuszko, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your Rewired program. It has changed my life. It's changed my family. It's changed my interactions with absolutely everyone on the planet, and I can't thank you enough. You actually did get me fired, though. I started doing meditation, and I had a spiritual awakening a couple of years ago. And I stopped drinking 5 years ago, and I had a spiritual awakening a couple of years ago, and marched right into the co-founder and communication VP of communications, and said we need to fix this. They weren't having it. I am better off because of it, but it was an abrupt things that I won't put up with. I'm aligned with God now, so everything that is not on that plane frequency energy of love, I have a low tolerance for. And it's not meaning to be rude. It's just that I can feel people's energy and frequency. And so when it's love, it's just everywhere and overflowing. And when it's the chaos and survival mode and the comparison, then the fighting and the judgment, I feel all of that. And that's where so much of our country's at right now, with the political parties fighting, with the war, with even religions fighting. We've got a lot going on right now. And what I have done is created GodCognition because it was an easier entry to metacognition, because my ego slapped back. I don't know about yours. It might have been a little kinder, but mine was rough. And so I borrowed God's lens. And so I've created an app that's called GodCognition, and it's an AI that's in the framework of whatever faith that the person is. So there'll be one for each religion. Even the atheist has a higher self. There'll be something for them too, but it's going to connect meditation, music, and hopefully we're going to rewire them through their AI back to God. So I hope you're on board with this. I'd like to offer you 10% of the company for early mentorship to help me with the meditations, for explaining to people how their brains work. And it's so funny because whenever brains comes out, when I'm talking to somebody, they look at me like I'm the blonde that misspoke instead of there actually are. So understanding those functions was phenomenal. Anyway, so let me know what you think of that. There are so many ways that we can impact people with this. Also, once we're done with the GodCognition app, I'd like to go into create an app that's God-based. It could be from the faith side, but from the addiction, unwiring addiction, because so many of those programs have the I am ahead of it, and it's labeling you for your entire life. And I understand why it's necessary. I understand for some people why it's necessary, and for the program that needed the stability. But as Tony Robbins says, the I am is the most powerful thing. You are identifying yourself as that forever. And while I understand the need for it, it doesn't, in my opinion, the I am, the only thing that I am is a child of God, and he can heal me of absolutely anything. So I would like to put together an addiction one for people, whether it's food, alcohol, sex, gambling. There's so many things that you just go down that rabbit hole to. It's the frequency, right? So kind of like social media, you get the frequency, which I'm getting off that too. It just takes you on a ride. So I'm going to be plugging into nature more and thinking higher. So I hope you're on board with this program. Let me know. I would love your input. I would love the rewiring side, meditation, and imagine that, faith meditations and prayer and music, in addition to the books. But it's a regular AI, so everything's just going to have that in it. Let me know. Hopefully I hear from your team, but this is all you. Thank you for not listening to the doctors when they told you needed surgery and to heal your back. Thank you for not listening to your peers when they told you you were crazy. You have healed me. You've healed my heart. You've healed physically. I've healed physical parts of my body, in addition to going to see a healer in Phoenix. But our bodies are amazing. What we store in it, what we can release from it, it is phenomenal. And I hope you say yes. And I hope we can save them all. Let's get everybody out of survival, Dr. Joe. That's not too much to ask, is it? Let's go get them all.
GodCognition. Because sometimes you need a higher lens to see what you are looking at accurately. AI is advancing rapidly, but humanity, sadly, is not. Bridge the gap with an AI that keeps you rooted in what's important. A faith-based app, because every faith has a higher calling, and most have the same universal truths. Each faith, church, or individual can have their own AI with their books. Scripture, prayers, meditation, and community. There truly is something for everyone. Even the atheist has a higher self. An easier entry to metacognition because most people struggle to examine their own thinking because the ego is part of the system being examined. God comes with compassion, so the exploration is a loving exchange. Thought shift. See beyond your first thought. Challenge assumptions. Think with clarity. Grow with purpose. Wisdom Bridge. Connect timeless wisdom with today's technology. Learn from the past. Think for the future. Purpose Lens. View every decision through purpose. Filter out fear. Focus on what truly matters. Future Flow. Today's choices create tomorrow. Choose your direction. Shape your legacy. Think higher and take your community. Today's choices create tomorrow. Mind shifts. Shift your perspective. See the bigger picture and think in ways that create real change for you, your community, and generations to come. Tech ethics. We believe technology should empower families and communities by keeping AI content intentional, safe, and aligned with your values. Community connections. Connect with like-minded individuals, exchange ideas, and grow together as we elevate thinking and impact generations. The universal truth. If people accessed higher thinking, the part that knows unconditional love is the universal truth. Every decision changes. GodCognition isn't religion. It's not ideology. It's the practice of thinking higher than ego, accessing the part of yourself that knows love is the answer. Learn more at GodCognition.com.